Epic rap battles in history! Begin!
Hi, hello, I'm Ivan the Terrible. Beaten as a child, life was pretty unbearable. Dad died, I was age 3, now Grand Duke, barely knew how to pee. Anyways, I tortured small animals, beggar in my own home, pretty understandable. Second half of reign, got a lot of hate, but hey, made an empire out of a medieval state. My way of warfare was a cornerstone of military strategy. It was no tragedy. I did reforms for the Christianized Russia, introduced a new system of court proceedings. Representative body was set up. Okay, Henry, talking about you now. Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. 6 wives, you couldn't even lead your own man on horseback. Probably because you waited to lay off the mat. You killed royal families just because they had royal blood on the throne. You left them dead and alone, yeah. Henry VIII, but you're pretty appalled, yeah. And after all this, you ended up bald.
Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived.
It's Henry VIII. I'm the King of England, looking for the Queen. Looking for that ninth one. Let Ivan know, yeah. Queens, England. Ivan killed his son, raped that girl, used his daughter-in-law, that killed her baby. My name is Annie Olin, lost her head to me, cheated me. Why I give you that caught in bed with she won't be able to axe, turn around and chop it. Cow. I'm a ladies man. Yeah.
I've been too terrible when I hear that. All I do is laugh. He's got that, dead mom, dead dad, dead wife, and dead son. Depression, he got that, yeah, he got that. Tortured animals as a child, that gon' do, yeah. Trying to be a big bad ruler, but I really did, yeah, to it. I'm a ladies man, yeah.
The protector. I appreciate the gesture, but I do not need the gesture. Military genius who led the parliament said everyone should really come to repentance. Never lost a battle because we put our faith in God. I stopped to worship fast and sing all with my squad. They call me old Ironside for being so tough. I got a religious tolerance, so really life not rough. I studied law at Lincoln's Inn and never needed training. Since the Bible governs action, I never really got training. I help my people out by letting Jews turn in. Mary, Bloody Mary. Mary, Bloody Mary. We tried, yeah, I still tried to reverse Catholic laws, but me ended up as the most hated queen in history. If it wasn't for insanity, you'd probably be okay. But instead, you went and killed people who didn't go to pray. You married England's enemy and burned treasure at the stake. Oh, doesn't senselessness make your heart ache?
Bloody Mary! Oliver was a prejudice against all women. He wouldn't let them vote, he enforced taxes and killed thousands of Catholics. Don't you think that's kind of erratic? He had too much power, so he decided to be harsher. I think he should be departure. He was just a farmer, just any little commoner. I think he should be a goner. He fought kings just to get rid of them. I think that's kind of silly of them. You know, I feel like any other lady, I didn't feel like I had much power, so I passed a law, baby. Our economy was in trouble, so I had to fix it before it turned to rubble. Nice try, France, trying to conquer me. Too bad I had to capture thee. It's hard taking care of separate religions, so you know, I had to put them all in one region. Many people say that getting married made me a fool. Well, you know what I gotta say to you? Boo-hoo. Well, you might not like what I had done, but you know what? I could do it better than anyone. Bloody Mary out.
Sipping tea with my pinky out.
Pinky, pinky, pinky out.
Sip 2 cups of oolong just to sleep it out.
Sleep it, sleep.
You out here acting like a playa.
Tea, sip, sip, woo fast.
Fill up fooling around sleazy.
Tea.
Man up, woman queen on that scene.
You see me?
Beat this, I'm Protestant, sorry.
Preach.
Catholic can't compete.
Nah, chief.
Hey, gazpacho. Killed to kill me, now you slipping up.
Slippin'.
39.
9.
Navy ships, Spain can't top this.
Can't.
Lost your eye, you're such a brute, I'll tell you why.
Why?
Heretics,
Yeah.
mercy, not thee.
No.
Got no soul, you killed them all. What was that for?
What?
Big bark,
Woof.
no bite, dog fight.
Bark.
Me mom,
Mom.
stepmom,
Woof.
they dead.
Dead.
Not like me, chopped off their heads.
Chop.
I was just a kid, look at me, the virgin queen.
Look.
Just see me, I'm ruling all of England.
See me?
Listen, I'm always first and you're Philip II.
Phil.
King of Spain, you ruled the worst I would reckon.
That's tea.
I sip in tea, these is the facts of your royalty.
Tea.
Peter's great, I know, homie. Louis fought so many wars, he ruined the economy. I don't want that king, cause he can't lead any country. Yeah, I know he's trash, homie. Put that nice crown on me. Your nephew was a girl, homie. Your breath stink about a hurl, homie. Please do not breathe on me. Go take a bath, homie. Seen that girl you with, homie. I guess it's personal. Oops, that was a secret though. Spitting bars and professional. Your nephew was a girl, homie. Your breath stink about a hurl, homie. Please do not breathe on me. Go take a bath, homie. Seen that girl you with, homie. I guess it's personal. Oops, that was a secret though. Spitting bars and professional. You know me so faithful, always loyal to my lady. I had 13 kids. Went ahead and made another one. Most of them did not live that long. I like years put a tax on them. Life was so long, yeah, you're so dumb. That war ruined Spain and Sound King Louis. Hi, Louis. I got the best navy, so it's all in my favor. Louis don't want smoke, yeah, he don't want no vapor. I'm 7 foot tall, been the king since I was a baby. My dad died, that's what made me king, but the strongest navy. I had butter problems, so my own legs are aching enough. Some got some squirrel, but had some glasses on. And until the sun is gone, mostly the sun got it until it is dawn.
I'm the only surviving child of my family. King Henry V was my mother, Catherine. My dad dissolved my mother's marriage. Married Anne Boleyn of hatred instead. I married my cousin, Philip I, which obviously made me the best, of course. I left England, but soon returned. Catholic England to return. 5 years, over 200 people were burned. The goal of me is to be learned. Yeah, you led the roundheads, boy. You an egghead. You the middle class, which in my books, you're the underclass. Your country was in chaos. But now we're in a face-off. You denied the kingship, which didn't lead to friendship. You executed king, and people have groaned, which will make you disown. I was highly educated and widely praised. I was able to read Latin letters at the age of 9, which makes me better. I translated the prayer of St. Thomas Aquinas from Latin to English, which I'm almost finished. I was the only one who expanded trade, which I can make you fade. I died at the age of 42 from influenza, also in pain.
My name is Peter the Great. I made Russia a leading power. I'm 7 feet tall. Yeah, I stand as a tower. I heard they call you the sun god, but you're not very bright. You were in a lot of wars, but you don't put up a good fight. I know the sun god is chasing the cloud, but there is no amount close to me, so just think about all your monuments and luxuries that put your country in debt. Is that something you regret? Grandfather Mikey found a Romanov dynasty. What'd your mommy do? She tried to kill you. I became a leader at 10. I bet that's something you can't comprehend. I had 11 children. I'm at the top of the world.
Bloody Mary on the track. You know what's up. About to shut this place down. Let's go. Oh, Oliver, you are nothing like a king. Now listen up, I'll show you how to run this thing. When it comes to being queen, yeah, you know I am the first. When it comes to being king, man, you know you are the worst. I was engaged at the age of 2. Did a woman ever love you? Pretty sure I was pregnant twice. Hair so nasty, probably had lice. Ooh. The only surviving child of Henry, so if you think you're good, come at me. Overshadowed by my younger sister, yet I'm the one on top. You think that you're a winner, but in battle you always flop. Yeah, I suffered from depression, yet I married Philip I. Purified the Catholic Church. My gosh, you are the worst. Yeah, I died from influenza, but I had a great life. Did you really do that much? Man, I feel bad for your wife. Haha! Queen of England! Looking for the king? let these royals know, peasant. You got the right one. Alright. I'm Queen E and I'm well known. I took the throne and I rule alone. Fly my flag high, as you can tell, you look more feminine than I. You wear tights, but you're a man, so listen up, I'm about to go ham. You try to take my land, as you can tell, I'm not a big fan. When I fight, I mount to the height, no matter the height. You went for our land off of a desire, so we went and set your ships on fire. Then you fell for it, as you can tell, I'm killing it. You took that L, looks like you're not doing so well. You married your cousin, then your niece, then your son's girl. Talk about family trouble! You're not gonna rise from all this rubble. Whew, I need to cool down. Straight flames, bro. SoundCloud? Question mark? Alright. I'm a strong woman and I take the lead. And what happened to that son you forgot to feed? I watched my dad behead my mother, and because of him I trust no other. But why bother? I dress lavishly, passionately. After I'm done with you, it'll be another casualty. Hope declared me illegitimate, cause it doesn't matter, cause I'm still killing it. When my sister died, I never cried. She was horrible, unbearable, and just straight terrible. I wrote better than her, you, and anybody knew. I'd only go to Spain for the scenery. This game isn't new to me, but other than that, you won't see me. Having you as a leader must be a pain, because you're from Spain. Is Spain even a country? It's just too irrelevant. Listen to the way I be telling it. Until you're able to overthrow me, I'll be here in England, looking elegant.
Through a show with my host, so I'm the terrible. You're not even comparable. Henry VIII, just don't even try. You already know I'm the king of the sky. Her Prince of Moscow at age 3. Yeah, I'm the greatest, you gotta agree. Watch out, I've started wars with over 4 countries. Yeah, you can't say none. I kill animals for fun. What are you doing all this time? I was busting out some rhymes. Curtis first saw her at the age of 16, but you were just trying to stay clean. You say I gotta act like that. At least that it's still my brother's life. 1,000 handguns all up in your crib. Please do us a favor and just take a trip. All them guns, that's real cute. Maybe to stick to playing your flute. Scared of being defeated. Nah, no need to have it repeated. That's enough about you. Hate to tell you the truth, but I am doing just fine. That means hop off, you uncultured swine. First wife was Anastasia, bout to flex on them haters. See, I got 70s rings, each one for each my flings. Little cathedral established a printing press. What do you got besides just the bigness? Don't feel so bad that it's unbearable that everyone can be like, I'm the terrible.
Name's Philip II, but you know I'm number 1. Nobody can compare, not that girl with red hair. Very loyal Catholic, got the Pope on my side. I'm the greatest ruler ever, I be saving all these lives. Like the Battle of Lepanto, that ain't no joke. Big victory for Spain, we were bringing home the dough. Took my son's girlfriend and I'd say that's pretty savage. Best king ever, yeah, I'm anything but average. You're just a weak girl, no you can't compete.
Killed your first cousin, yeah, you tore her apart. What kind of person does that? Where is your heart? Fell in love with an explorer, but he left you behind. Truth is, I don't blame him, you seem like a waste of time. King of your country, and you know I did it better. Not that hard to beat, yeah, it's quite the feat. Daughter's Isabella, but she don't live at home. But that don't matter, cause she's coming for your throne. All these countries love me, one even stole my name. Hey, England is just lame, and Queen Elizabeth's to blame.
I owned two palaces, yeah. You was a beggar of yours, You can't compare to me, no. I'm loved by everyone, yeah. To have fun at their parties. Why you not invited? You busy being fighted by all the animals that united. You's lucky, you wasn't fighting with me, yeah. I own 6,500 guns. You'll take the L, at least I didn't beat my pregnant daughter-in-law, leaving her baby dead, yeah. You also killed your son, no wonder people had thought you had a mental disorder during your reign. I am known to be fun, handsome, and clever. I am also considered lucky. I had 6 siblings, but only 3 survived infancy. I married 6 times, 1 being Anne Boleyn. I created the Church of England. My nickname is Old Copper Nose. I'm a talented composer of music. I am also an author. See, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 reasons why I'm better than you. Why I'm better than you. Why I'm better than you.
Hi, hello, I'm Ivan the Terrible. Beaten as a child, life was pretty unbearable. Dad died, I was age 3, now Grand Duke, barely knew how to pee. Anyways, I tortured small animals, beggar in my own home, pretty understandable. Second half of reign, got a lot of hate, but hey, made an empire out of a medieval state. My way of warfare was a cornerstone of military strategy. It was no tragedy. I did reforms for the Christianized Russia, introduced a new system of court proceedings. Representative body was set up. Okay, Henry, talking about you now. Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. 6 wives, you couldn't even lead your own man on horseback. Probably because you waited to lay off the mat. You killed royal families just because they had royal blood on the throne. You left them alone, yeah. Henry VIII, but you're pretty appalled, yeah. And after all this, you ended up bald.
Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived.
I am the Sun King, everybody loves me. Greco, Roman god Apollo. I died of gangrene, but at least I didn't kill Alexei. Yeah, I lived to be 77 years old, and I had my nephew raised as a girl. I may have had only 2 wives, but at least I didn't let the rebels die. I married my first cousin Maria Teresa in Spain, but she really wasn't any gain. I was more impressed by my mistresses. America's Louisiana by they named it after quite a guy. I am a follower of Catholicism, and those Lutheran convicts are the subject of my criticism. Yeah, Peter the Great, it's you who I gonna hate. You better watch your back, cause I just might attack. This is Louis XIV on the track.
Henry is my father, not the greatest. Killed my mother, never ever be my favorite. And Berlin, yeah, is the new, yeah. Guess I'm screwed for the long haul. Mary is the real me, only child, yeah. Say bloody, bloody Mary and I'll haunt ya. Had no children, got no problem. You think I'm dumb, but you wrong though. Ollie turned down offer of the English crown, yeah. Killed villagers, women, children, no mercy. Cause the Irish, you revenge them. Killed people after Hijab, Cromwell. Made punishments for who did wrong. You betrayed all the levelers with your soldiers. Oh, you done now, not coming back, yeah. Boy, messed up for the long haul. Lady, cousin Jane Grey, executed. Already onto my next obstacle now. Printing Bible into English. Burned 280 at the stake cause I wanna. Philip, engaged to me, the King of France. Never got married cause I was 2 years old then. Dancing all night was my hobby. Yeah, I'm down with this rap now.
Y'all already know. Lil Jeff, J Money on the track. Run it.
Y'all can't handle this. Yeah, y'all know what's about to happen. You don't know. Yeah, Spain, Madrid, Spain boy. But I'm from Valladolid though, Spain boy.
It's every day, bro, with that Spain kingdom flow. 5 billion trees cut down in 1 year, never done before. Past all the competition, man, Elizabeth is next. And I'm popping all these ships, got a brand new mistress. And I met a new girl too, and I'm coming with the crew. This is Spanish crew, who the heck the flip is you? And you know I kick them out if they ain't with the crew. Yeah, I'm talking about you. You begging for hair extensions, talking crap about my crew, and you smell like doo-doo. It was November 5th, and we tried to blow you up. I still got the powder too, don't make me please. Just dropped a new empire, and it's hot like a forest fire. Valladolid is where I'm from, Catholics are #1. We shootin' with the gun, hair kicks off some stones. Hop in the ship and sail, catch me at the coast. It's every day, Spain. It's every day, Spain. Said it's every day, Spain. Philip II, J Money, rapper, editor. Lil Jeff, rapper and a good man. Dylan the Kid, filmer and also a good man.
Everyone knows me as Ivan the Terrible. Truly, I'm not that unbearable. I was the first son Russian, now it's incredible. I was beaten, molested, can't say I'm expressible. Started war with 4 countries, and now I'm expendable. First time my reign was exceptional. We should have been addressable. Now I'm king since 3, that's checkable. Suffered from syphilis, treatment was incurable. Married sometimes, don't know if that's confessional. My name is Ivan CV, now that is unforgivable. The poems are incomparable. My mom died when I was 7, it wouldn't be understandable. Sort of these nobilities killed my mother and they won't be standable. Now listen at you who's not dependable. Went from skinny felt to fat, useless, and unforgivable. You being a hero, now that's unacceptable. Killing every woman, divorce now that's getting numerical. You sent more men and women to death than any other monarch, very unprofessional.
Henry VIII and I can tell you are anything from great. Lived a country in shambles that just shows you are unbearable. Want to sell this over a chess game? Oh wait. It's time to show you, Ivan, why they call you terrible. Hold up, let me get it straight. It's hard to take you seriously when all your power comes from rape. Call yourself a Christian, maybe my own church. The Church of England, to be exact, is Protestant. The things you did to your own family is just absurd. Anne will always be dominant. Anne Boleyn was nothing to me. I had to do things to have another king. Killing your hair was nothing that you could have foreseen. Hold up. What do? Drink some mercury? Your portrait looks scarier than Halloween. Beating your own children and animals, no wonder why they call you terrible. You better watch your head as you come in. Your country's situation is stickier than caramel. Just sit back while I take all these wins. Had more wives than me? Your marriages just sound terrible. Screw terrible. You should just be called unbearable.
Old Ironsides needs to win another battle real quick. Hey Bloody Mary, your rapping days are over. Ugh, I can smell your odor. You may have been the first queen, but you were pretty mean. You made your people really sad, you made your people really mad. Your dad hated you, then he ended up dying with the flu. I've never lost a battle, and you're looking pretty fragile. I'm known as the Protector, you're known for being a human dissector. Let's talk about your war with Spain. All your people ended up getting slain. I heard you could not conceive a child. Sit back and relax while you get out style. You killed 280 of your own people. That makes you seem a little evil. I'm in the middle class and still ripping into you. Soon everyone will be like Mary who?
Yo,
Louis XIV, the longest reigning king. And what are you, a poor dude that's not getting green? I'm known as the sun god, the world revolves around me. Don't forget, I never had to plead. All you are is 7 feet tall, and you look like a stick. You had a stick, and you couldn't do your pick. I ruled without a miniature. You thought you had a boy that was sinister. I took charge at 4. All your reign was a war. Peter the Great, more like Peter the Imitate. You copied my palace, try to leave me. But the funny part is you couldn't even.
Now I like poems, I like power. I like music, I like flowers. I like $1,000,000 thrones. Where's my throne? Boy, I'm fighting. I like many different languages, the ones that make me queen. I like going to the church. Religions don't matter to me. I like England, I like Ireland, taking all the power. I like taking people's thrones. Mary died, now it's mine. They call me Virgin Queen, never married, spicy boy. 4 wives, killed your son, messed up your rep, slept with men, jump in the bed, big drinker on top of the throne. Wrecking your rep as hard as you can. Married your cousin, you messed up, man. You're gonna feel sorry though when I come to steal your throne. Yeah, they call me Virgin Queen. I run the show like a king.
You're such an ugly ghost. I hate it. You don't have any hair. It's ugly. Your baby is no more. I just pulled up in my carriage. No, it's not a marriage. I am not a player. I am a prayer. Yeah, I lead the Roundheads. Yeah, I was elected for Parliament. Have to add that to my accomplishments. Led a campaign against the Scottish Army. Let's just say it wasn't pretty like a Barbie. Served in the wrong Parliament, made the blue laws. Yeah, I had to change that dump. Yeah, I've never lost a battle, that's fact. Yeah, I am a religious man. Got a halo on top of my head. Last time I checked, you beheaded 200 people, they dead. I don't want to be called king, I want to be called a protector. Yeah, you're the actor, I'm the director. Yeah, I was a farmer and a charmer, but when I put on my armor, I turned into a monster.
Peter the Great, yeah, Peter Mikolov, gotta take this to the top. Stop, you gotta stop. Save guys from a freezing pond. Young, got young, listen to your word and then I got to young. Louis the 14th, haha, yeah, stutter, but I'm better. Poor decisions, poor visions, pure decisions, personal luxuries. What were you trying to be? Always charging fees. Sick of you trying to be me. Yeah, I had 4 pounds of your income out of me, but at least I did it caused the court to become a lower quality. You considered yourself a god on earth. 14 births from infidelities with no worth. Power, that's all you wanted. Haunted by the fact that you were unwanted. Influenced the French Revolution. Your breath causing air pollution. Come on, he can't be me. I'm Peter the Great.
Also Placentia, born and raised, returning the priests to their old place. Crushing my rebellion, being an educated civilian is how I spent my days. I suffered from depression as if under oppression from Cromwell's aggression. He's a hypocrite because he criticized the king, but then went back and did the same exact thing. I remained a devoted Catholic, but Cromwell wasn't ecstatic. I challenged and disposed of the new queen, while Cromwell made his parliament flee. I longed to bring people back to the Church of Rome, but he forbade people from drinking and celebrating Christmas at home. He did not allow them to observe it because he did not feel it was necessary, but little did he know that the second was my accessory. I was not allowed to visit her mother, but that was better than being the other. I was the surviving child of Henry VIII, but at least I don't want to be a lengthier state.
Louis XIV, that's for certainty. Sun king like the Roman god Apollo. I know that may be hard to swallow. I got the throne at age 4, that's something you cannot ignore. I am the direct recipient of God. I do not think that I am flawed. Constantly at war, bet you never heard of that before. I was the longest ruler in France, and you think that you still have a chance. I raised my nephew as a girl, but you as a churl. I own the diamond of hope, that's pretty dope.
Okay, I had a lot of girlfriends and I guest started some trans, and US State is big enough for you better know it's free. There's no competition between you and me. Now let's get to what people don't see. Peter the Great, who everyone hates. Maybe 7 feet, can you take the heat? Increase tax burden for the lower class, I'll pass. Not an intent bizarre, that's pretty bizarre. Taxes on bread, I'd rather be dead. Now, you were tortured and killed by your son, looks like I just won.
It's a risen bit, yeah, I got dirt on Phil. Hey, now it's time to spill. You know I'm the OG and you're just a sequel. When it comes to us, we're not even equal. Yo, I'm a lady, I don't need a man. Or you tryna take my hand. Yes, I'm still single and not ready to mingle. Unlike you who married his son's girlfriend. How did you expect one to mend? I guess your solution was to lock him up. But did you cry when he would pick up his bread? Some people say they kinda like you, that you aren't that much of a tyrant. Some people believe it, but I will wanna see it. The least you could do is be loyal to your friends called the Catholics. I'm sorry, brother-in-law. Do you see your flaws? I guess you were raised just a bit dazed. I mean, your parents were cousins. That was a show. I guess you do kinda blow Liz out.
Yeah, my name is Peter G. We all drink our pee. You only bathe 3 times a year, and you can't even see. You're not as good as me. You think you can be like Apollo? Haha, we'll invade your country tomorrow. Yeah, I'm 7 feet tall. Overall, I'm the best, and to be honest, we should just end it all. Louis the Who? More like pooey poo poo. Yeah, he said it. Pooey poo poo. Hey, they call me Peter the Great. I'm gonna put you in this crate. Bro says it all. Nah, bro, I'm gonna eat it all. I just came over to see. LOL, I still can't pee. But what I can see is that you cannot be as great as me. Yeah, I just spotted the links. You know, Bresto stinks. I think this one is almost over. You can just turn over and stay sober, or you can come over and bend over. Haha, Louis the Who? Nah, pooey poo poo. Hey, man, you're number 14, your body ain't even that clean. That's why your teeth are the color of lime green. Good thing you had your son raised as a daughter, cause he always looking like he just committed manslaughter. Yeah, bro, and his face always be looking like a sea otter. You were just a complete disgrace. Like your son, he's a girl with an ugly face. If you ever see me, Peter G, maybe we'll sit down and have an afternoon tea. Just know you'll be dead indeed. Your legs are so ugly, I feel kind of fuzzy. But your kid over there, man, he's pretty ugly. It's getting closer to the end of this rap debate. I think we just won. Call me Peter the Great. Hey, 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 poo, hey, poo, hey, 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 do it, hey, 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 hey.
Relatively light for some of my life, because I've been chasing wildlife, made my own church, never catch me sitting on a perch, 50 palaces, so you know I don't have no challenges, 6,500 handguns, I'll just pass them to my son, Always known for eating, but you know my reign was never fleeting. My 3 kids went on to rule, so just stay in school. Heard you were married 7 times, man, you should have seen the signs. Beat your daughter-in-law, that's just one tragic flaw. Heard you had a complex personality, is that why you're treated with Mercury? Killing cats and dogs when you should have been with the hogs. Massacre of no god wasn't good enough, so you killed your son with a rod. How'd they even let you become the first czar? Man, you took that too far. Way so many wars, should have just stayed indoors. Carried out the first mass repressions, should have known those were transgressions. They called you Ivan the Fearsome, but that seems kinda dumb. Died in a chess game, but you're the only one to blame.
Yo, stop coming at me. You're so foolish. I was a military idol and never lost a battle. All you did was drown in your sorrows. You little wimps can't haunt us. You're not going to taunt us. Plus, you got married when you were 2 and you got married to your cousin. That is just weird, bro. What is your point making a music video if you don't have anything interesting about you? You can't touch this. You can ask the people I was in battle with. I'm untouchable. Is that what you're trying to do? Putting a band-aid on you? Trying to hide all that terrible stuff about you? Bro, we already know, so stop trying. Oliver, out.
I'm not a quitter. And this is all about how to not be a quitter. No matter how hard you have it. My mom and dad have been dead ever since I've been an infant. I've been beating cats and dogs ever since I've known how to walk. All these commoners spilling beans like talk to talk. Just walk your walk or face death by me. I don't even know how to explain it. Killed my heir to the throne like it was nothing. He didn't deserve it. Until this day I still regret it. Conquering my rivals like BB to HS. Ever since I was a child, wars raged around me like a cavalry stampede. Molested and beaten in my own room castle. I'm mental. Cause when I'm not killing, I stop pinning them. And if I'm not ruling, I'm just not Ivan. The terrible. Intelligent, devout. I was already king before the meeting was out. Rage flares inside me like the flame of a sage. I'm sorry, who's this? Who's this guy again? Henry, huh? Who'd have guessed it was you at 6 wives? Like, look at yourself. Take a good look in the mirror. I see you've been prepping, father of the Royal Navy. Sorry to say your Navy could hold all of them, but not hold one of you. Big boy. They're ships. How could you manage? Henry chopped first, but then you went into depression. You didn't agree with his own succession. You split from your pope for your own selfish dope. When people say you are better than me, all I hear is a big old note. Don't come at me with your bull. Go beat more of your wives. Kill them even, big boy. And when push comes to shove, that's all they remember about you.
Most Catholic king pulling through, I got me and my crew, son of Charles V. Yeah, some people say catalyst. I beat the Turks, they were really jerks, I went berserk. Some people say I was a bad guy, but really I was just trying to be fly. I had all the ladies back in the day, but that is not accepted today. All the ladies said I was fly just because I was the most stylish guy. I lived in a big fat palace and I drank out of a golden chalice. Elizabeth, this one's for you. Took you hours to get ready, but yet you still turned out that ugly. Yeah, you were bald and really scary, and you wore that stupid red wig that was red and hairy. You enjoyed watching exotic bear baiting. Yet it turns out you were just psychotic and animal hating. Your teeth were rotten and black, and your stank in the mouth could never be forgotten.
Y'all talk dumb pinheads. No, Peter the Great was 6'8". Betty hit his head on door frame. Aha! Raindrop. Stop. I'm Louis the 14th, this is my drop top. Rain began at 4, I've been here non-stop. We came from nothing to something. Peter the Great, he's a scammer. Killed his own son because of misbehavior, terrible temper, anger management, like only God. Life here revolved around me. Peter had ticks, stanky. I won the war after war. Invincible, raw, direct idol of God.
I ain't marrying no queen. I ain't switching up for no king. I ain't marrying no boys. I ain't hiding in no castle. Might be a virgin, but don't push me. Virginia was named after me. Mother beheaded, felt like Diane. Ain't no trust for no man. Catch me on a horse or in my den. Or watching a bear baiting in a pen. I love staring at the stars. Spoke with 6 languages of bars. Mother died and brought me to tears. But yet I still ran for 45 years. Kinda funny how you tried to persuade me to marry you. With that wacky hairline, I think I might just need to bury you. So you thought you were big and invade my country. So you made a big, strong, and powerful navy. But your tax failed and left the economy in rubble. Spain went bankrupt, and now I bet you're in trouble. Louis 14, sit back, take a seat while I spit fire. I'm gonna put you into some circumstances quite dire. I am Peter the Great, the 7-foot-tall superhero. I built up on my navy, but that's something you already know. I ended arranged marriages while you married your cousin and stripped away rights at the same time I was looking for a fight. I enhanced the center of learning and trade while Europe, Russia, I made. Man, I lived to be 53 years old. I had cities built after me. I killed my son and outlawed beards. I promise it's not weird. Speaking of sons, you're no son, king, or god. You're nothing besides similitude, stillborn sibling, still buried in the dirt. Ouch, I hope your feelings ain't hurt.
The name is Ivan the Terrible, so you better run. I gained the throne when I was just a little one. Don't forget, the name is Ivan Vasilyevich. Divorced a wife after just 1 week. I was born in Kolommenskoye, and I gained the throne when I was just a little boy. Was a poet to know, I really can show it. Beaten and molested just by asking for a ration. Killed some animals, was never taught some manners. How could my ancestor be so great and I got stuck with this bad mental state? Never died in a battle nor poisoned by a rival. Playing a game of chess will bring me to my death. Henry VIII, you married your brother's wife. Created a church, divorce, caused strife. 50 palaces for all your mistresses. Brought your troops out, you were gonna score, well not.
I just like the sound.
I'm Philip II, King of Spain. I'm all about the Catholics, you know my name. Elizabeth I, who is she? Imprisoned by her sister Bloody Mary. Pope says she's irrelevant and unimportant till the run out. Everybody wants to kill her, and I am it out. And you already know I ain't no tyrant, but Lizzie needs to be a hairstylist client. I was loyal to my religion, she had it for good and love. I was pretty smitten. When I was out here helping people get married, she couldn't even deliver any babies.
Yo, I'm Louis the 14th. I know the sun god. Everything revolves around me. I'm only 27. I'm so young. I took over as king. I was never going to die until I lived till 77. God loves me the most. I am direct representative of God. I'm so great. I say his name after me, Louisiana. Why would you call you Peter the Great when you killed your own son? My father was assassinated and I became the king. I don't kill anyone on my spot. I think you want to name the great in my name. You forced those to follow you even though they were never taught you were that great. But me, I'm missing more than half of my teeth. I have gout on my legs, and I'm still bigger than you. I made French like me, and I revoked to worship the French. What did you do? While Peter the Great is making the scientists work for the government, while we're here building a palace, while you put taxes on beers for no even reason, you think you're so great, then why would you raise taxes on the lower social classes? Because somebody just like you, but I'm still out here thriving.
Yo, my name is Henry VIII. I think I'm pretty great. I'm the father of the British Navy. It can get very scary. Daughter was Bloody Mary, and it didn't even scare me. He's the only English monarch to rule Belgium. My music was so good, it'd make you hum. The first king to be called, Your Majesty. I executed 72,000, which was a tragedy. I was married to Catherine. We never had a son, which made me want to run.
but at least I wasn't Ivan the Terrible, whose reign was unbearable. He was depressed, so he made his people oppressed. He was abused as a child, maybe that's why he's so wild. He had syphilis, which made him want to kill us. He started the war and lost, check the score. For him, one war wasn't enough, so he started many more. He killed priests and called himself a Christian. Let's just say Ivan was pretty terrible.
Yo, it's your boy, Al, Mary Terry Jeans. Hey, you might seem a little scary, but Bloody Mary's way too scary. Burning 280 peeps at the stake. That's shade, don't you think? Yeah, I never lost a battle. That makes me a pro, right? I took her as protector, and Mary sent her sister to the street, which is very unique. I was a middle-class man, but that never stopped me. Mary was queen for 5 years, shocking. And since we're talking jokes, let's talk about her sister Elizabeth, who took the throne because Mary had no hair. Put her half sis as queen. Mary wasn't loyal to her fam, but I was devoted to mine. She messed with the people by returning to Catholic, and I, on the hand, allowed religious tolerance. Now that's enough about Mary. The girl's name gives me the shivers. I always led my cavalry from the front, and that ain't nothing, because I would laugh before and after battle. That's nothing, because that's just me, confident as I will ever be. As awesome as I was a simple man too. I liked the organ, and I was killed at judging horses too. Me, Ollie Cromwell, was quite swell. Bloody Mary, oops, looks like Ollie's now too scary. Word.